my hand was crazy. I need to retwist.
Everyone, listen, we all here shiced up, hooded up, man.
Hooded up.
Listen, we out here looking like we trying to hide like we all got beat
Yeah,
up.
because
man.
tell them why. Because we on a revenge mission.
Yeah, that's a fact.
That's a fact.
But yo,
I'm
listen,
out here
man.
looking for revenge.
My name is BT.
Oh,
I got Scoop in the motherfucking building with me.
Yo.
I got Juggathon James in the motherfucking building with me. Today we got a special guest. I got King Czar. You know what I mean? Czar the producer, Czar the engineer. You know what I mean? My boy been my guy since college. Great talker. This motherfucker, I'll tell you this. You want to find a motherfucker to talk your ear off, he'll talk your motherfucking ear off. But before we get into anything, we got to start with the motherfucking At Will Song of the Week. My son, Cash Cobain, Chow Lee, and Busy Banks. Just blick it.
Hey, shut the fuck up. Wait, hold on, get it on.
Oh, it's a whole motherfucking video.
Video's fire, too.
It probably is.
I ain't gonna front, I did
I'm
bad. That's why I
trying to
put
get
it
into the
up.
motherfucking music. Let's get it, y'all. Oh, he got bitches kissing in this shit.
Yeah, look. You just said you was. He see ass shaking in the corner of his eyes. Look at him.
Nah,
He's a horny nigga. Look.
I'm fucking on bands. Did a perky, I don't like Zans. Told her slurp me with no hands. Yeah, she said she want dance. Blick it, just blick it, just blick it. You need an Uber, I'ma blick it. I can go inside without the blicky. Blick it, just blick it, just blick it.
Yo, babe, you know how to get sturdy?
A little something. I'm not that great though, but I don't got a lot of room. Here. I can't really. Hey. Oh, hold on. I got the little Uzi move. Hold on.
Hey. Let's get it.
Straight. Super straight.
Let's get it.
Why does everybody think we fuck?
Cause we did, and you knew that, yeah we knew that. Put my trust in the hoe, I do that. Put my trust in the hoe, I'm like damn. And I'm bugging, I'm fucking on fans. I'm installers, I'm fucking on bands. Did a perky, I don't like Zans. Told her slurp me with no hands.
I'm like, where my lady go?
Yeah, she said she want dance. Blick it, just blick it, just blick it. You need a
Busy
Uber,
Banks,
blick it. I can go inside without the blicky. Blick it, just blick it, just blick it.
I'm in the club and I'm chillin'. She on my body, she doing that hip shit. I'm with the casa, so I just might hit it. She tryna front, I'm like, baby, just kiss it, lick it, stick it. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't poppin' a minute. I'll take a yerk and my tail on the finish. After I hit it, I scream out, let's get it. Like damn, yeah, I hit it, then back to the land. She telling me follow back on the gram. I cannot fuck with a bitch with a fan. Like damn, the way she hit it, it got me like damn. Running through hundreds, been running through bands. Yeah, I take yerk, I don't take Zans. Like look. Top 5 letters, that's around town, bitch. I'm top 5 mentioned. Top 5, but I am not 5 period. Posting in CF and now they curious.
Cause you did, and you knew that, yeah we knew that. Put my trust in the hoe, I do that. Put my trust in the hoe, I'm like damn. And I'm bugging, I'm fucking on fans.
This shit is hard, bro.
Did a perky, I don't like Zans. Told her slurp me with no hands.
Yo,
She said she want dance.
I got caught up in the roll up, but yo, man,
Yes, sir.
that was the At Will Song of the Week, man. Cash Cobain,
I mean, I ain't
Busy
gonna front.
Cash Cobain, Chow Lee, and Busy Banks. Just blick it. You know what I mean?
Massive, too.
But yo, man, listen, we burn after rolling, man, and I'm happy to have my guys in here. You know what I mean? How y'all? First and foremost, I want to ask a little bit about Czar. You know what I mean? So where'd your musical journey begin? Because you kind of started engineering out of nowhere, in my eyes at least.
100%. It goes back to like, I guess a thing of like, with me it was more so like, when I was younger, I was into computers, I was into like software programming, like AV tech work and all that. And I have like a music like background. Music's always been around me. Like my pops always had music equipment around me, always had me doing music, shit like that. But I never really like stuck with it or like really cared for it because like I was one of those. I used to watch people on like computers and shit. I used to be like, yo, I don't want to like sit in front of a computer all day. I want to be out talking to people and shit like that. Like I want to get to know people. I'm like a worldly person type of thing. You know what I mean? So it's like, I want to just be stuck behind a computer and like, you know, back in the day, the whole stuck behind the computer thing, it was literally, it was lame, yeah. So it's like, nah, I'm not going to do that. So me, you know me, I jumped into mad fields. Like I've done every type of job from garbage man to like from sanitation to landscaper to everything, bro. I probably done it. And I'm an aide. I was a mental aid worker for like 7 years, bro. Like, so it's like, I did all those things, but those things like kind of like helped me with life in general. You know what I mean?
Those were all the stepping stones.
Yeah,
Exactly.
bro, yeah.
Brought you
So
to where
like
you
me
are.
tapping back into music is actually when I moved to Nassau, to be honest. You know what I mean? You actually helped too. You was doing music. You know what I mean? And then see all my other people's doing music. And it was something that always been in my mind to do and actually just treat it as like a real job. You know what I mean?
Yeah, nah, I feel that.
So that's what it was. It was like, you know what I mean? Like you taking it seriously, that actually helped me take my craft seriously. You know what I mean? Seeing the people around me take it seriously.
And bro, you got to watch what happened, like
The ups and downs
the
of
process of me taking it seriously. You remember what it was at first.
Yeah.
You remember how niggas used to make fun of niggas at
Bro,
first.
it happens to everybody,
Yeah,
but I'm
yeah,
gonna tell
yeah.
you because when I seen you going through it, I already knew that too because
Yeah.
I've been around a couple of old heads and I'll even say their names because they good peoples and they like really influenced me. I got Il Cosby, I got Nam Extra, I got Los. He's a Spanish rapper. Well, he sings now, whatever, and these are old heads that really had me in studios with them. Took me to Geneseo College, to their performances and all that. Had me around them, like, and treated me well. Had me at their house in their studios teaching me stuff, and like, they guided me. They gave me the influence. Like, yeah, we did this. Like, we probably not doing it now, or we still doing it, which most of them are still doing it, and they're very great at their craft. But they showed me that like if you want it and it's something you want to do, just do it.
Facts.
And that's why I jumped in it. So I ended up going to Nassau, moving back to Nassau with my family out there. And I ended up working a job through my brother. My brother worked at ACDS. So it's another mental, like with Down syndrome.
Yeah.
I ended up meeting another new best friends. They're working with him, musician. His name is Money Mac. And working with him, I seen that he was a do-it-all himself person. Like, he do video. His kids, like, his resume is really immaculate. You know what I mean? He don't get the flowers he deserves type shit right now, but they're gonna come. And I say that because when I met him, I feel his energy and everything, and he like, yo, bro, he like, yeah, this is my music, whatever. He don't even tell me he a musician, stuff like, yo, you make music, blah, blah. Found it, he played this shit for me. I'm like, oh, bro, you nice, like, you really nice, like. And then I'm like, yo, you need an engineer? I'm looking to do an engineer, like, you know what I mean? He's like, yeah, bro, come through. Like, he basically, like,
That's
invited
almost
me
like the
organic.
best. Yeah, that's almost like the best situation you kind of have because like shit is organic and
Organic, everything.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
he taught me everything he knew based off the years and experience he had. And he's not even an audio engineer, but like honestly, his audio engineer quality is better than most audio engineers around because of the simple fact that he just self-taught him. So like he kind of like taught me a lot of things and like influenced me where I was like, he doing this,
yeah.
I could do it too type shit.
It's kind of weird though, cause like you got in a little late.
Very late.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Very
Like
late.
as to where like most niggas are getting in college.
Bro, I'm
like
mad at myself because I got it.
Yeah.
That's
So
how-
like you kind of had to like unlearn a lot of. Well, not even unlearn. You had to learn a whole new thing. Like you had to be almost spoken to as like a 3-year-old in the situation.
100%.
You know what I mean? Like
100%.
Like, but you had the the computer background. You were always fucking with the computer. Bro,
Yeah,
this
computers.
nigga, yo, Jugg, let me tell you something, bro. Like I said, remember I told you like I feel like I lived like a bunch of different lifetimes. We had the conversation off cam. This nigga has half of my like different life. He has videos of me like stomping niggas out and shit. Like he has videos of
Yeah,
me
yo, bro, I
doing
used to
some
walk around
shit,
college
bro.
with some, like,
Yeah,
documentary shit. Like,
yeah,
I'm still
bro.
on that same type of time.
And he was
It's like- Nah, it's like people like really think that like I'm like trying to like make them look bad or something. Like try to like you know how like now when you pull out a camera, it's like you trying to just record bad
Yeah.
or whatever. Nah, I was trying to document time so like we learn and we grow. That's honestly what it is. So it's like and like time we never get back. So the illest thing to me was that we could video record and I could relive these moments. You know what I mean? So that's really what it was for me, like recording.
He got me
And
in
I do
trouble
watch
one
those
time,
videos all the time, like videos of us in college, wherever we at, and they just help me mellow me out and shit, and just balance me out.
I ain't gonna front. That's why I'm back on YouTube. But like YouTube is big right now. But it's like I got content from dead ass 12, 13 years ago. So if anybody ever try to like, if I say like, yo, I was doing auto tune before auto tune was popping, like I got videos from. They don't got mad views, but it's documented. Like you can't say I wasn't. If I say, yo, I'm not going, I can say I'm going back into YouTube. I'm not just doing it because it's a wave now. It's like, bro, I got content literally from 12 years ago of me fighting a balloon with the subscribe flashing. I don't know why I was doing it back then, but.
Bro, there's no
feel me?
timetable, and that's why I have these, like, it's funny, like, people go on my page, they're like, yo, I see all these things, like, right now, I like that, but nobody really asks me, like, what any of this shit mean, like that's the thing about, like, I go by like unfamiliar Czar. So it's like being unfamiliar is like literally the fact that you're not constricted to the timetable of society for your goals and anything that you want to do in life. So it's like shit, like I have ambitions right now. Like everybody like knows me, like in my family wise, they know that like I want to be a lawyer. That's like my key thing. And it's like if they look at me right now in my face, they're gonna tell me like this nigga never gonna be a lawyer. Like that's the energy I'm getting from everybody. But like to me, I still got time. You feel me? And it's not about being a lawyer, because the thing with that it wasn't about like it wasn't about money. It was for change.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And same thing with music and like all this other shit. It's like I feel like once you stamp money and dollars on it, that's when things start to go like up, like could go crazy either way.
Yeah.
And we all probably seen it in certain situations. Like you gotta love your craft. You want to enjoy what you do. So it's like protecting that. I mean that type of thing.
I was gonna ask, and this is kind of off of all of our topics, but like, do you think like when they conceptualized maybe not even the internet, but like YouTube and like things like that, did they think were people thinking, wow, we're gonna like have multi-million-dollar streamers one day, like you know what I mean, or like do you think like it was a situation of like okay, we'll just have this video, this website where we'll share videos where people will just document their lives, whatever, you know what I mean? Like, I think about that, you know what I mean? Like, I do think, like, when does the greed, because you brought up money, when does the money and that capitalistic mindset, kind of weave into things like that?
I feel like that's when like I've watched a lot of like artists that I've that I've watched that I liked, and I've seen them talk about things and how they handle certain things. So I'll give like example. I don't even know who the person was, but because I don't remember exactly who it was, so I can't say the art, the celebrity or whatever who's responsible for it. But they said it was like, yo, listen, like I'm around my family members all day. It's like if they don't bring me back to reality, like when I'm on my high horse, whenever I'm cocky or whatever, arrogant or whatever, if they wasn't the ones bringing me back down to reality, because like everybody gotta be real with themselves. It's like you can have these accomplishments and shit like that, but at some point we start to get cocky and arrogant.
Yeah.
Start to try to walk over people and shit like that. But that's not really how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to like, yo, you up next. Like, you up now, you up next type shit.
Nah, that's why the world evolves. So like how BT was saying, you think YouTube was thinking that? Yeah, because they wasn't thinking about how they was going to do it.
I think YouTube was created just for money though. Like,
nah, that's what I'm saying. YouTube, I'm going to tell you, YouTube envision was like, all right, we got this video platform. We're trying to, literally, their mind was just obsolete TV. Like, all right, we're going to obsolete TV.
No, I agree with you, and the reason why I say it can't be just money too, and I'm gonna retract that statement actually, because when I was sitting right over there before, I was thinking about YouTube, and it's funny you guys do bring up YouTube because of that. YouTube is
YouTube's one of our main platforms.
YouTube,
exactly.
but it's everybody's platform, and it's the only one that you don't have all the nonsense that's going on.
Yeah.
Like Instagram and TikTok and everything else.
It's not, all right, boom. Now, it's not that.
Situations.
No, they're starting to censor people too now.
No. They're not people. Boom. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm going to give them their flowers because on accident, I've been studying them for 15 years.
People,
that's a fact.
Boom. So now, time out. So now, YouTube has a platform where you're literally reaching the world. Like, they live into that now. Because on the internet, it's a website, World Wide Web. Now, Instagram, like, yeah, it's up to you. Like, if you want to reach out the world, if Ben is like, yo, my bad. If BT's like, yo, bro. If BT's like, yo, bro. Oh, matter of fact, all y'all, not even just BT. If all y'all was just talking about Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and you want to go into the Brazilian world on Instagram and look up the photos and the different fighters, you got to do that. Where YouTube is like, once you go in that world, you're going to really touch that world because it's mad people in Brazil right now. That's all they know. And just based off YouTube, you can sit in your crib in Long Island and learn from a Brazilian fighter. Not
Bro,
just
I literally watched tutorials. Like, when I was training on my own time, I literally would watch tutorials of Anderson Silva. He has like a whole video tutorial shit. It was all broken up into parts on YouTube.
Yeah, you feel me?
I literally would watch and study the moves he would do, and I would literally put it into, like, bro, I would literally go into the dojo, the gym or whatever the next day and pull out this crazy ass sweep, and they'd be like, hey, where the fuck did you learn? You didn't learn this last week. Like, what the fuck? How the fuck you? Bro,
you know,
I got my ways.
When daylight savings happen, I'm a car freak. Whatever car I'm in, you gotta change. You gotta run it back. Go on YouTube. How do you change? Whatever car. 2005. Bitches be like, how the fuck you do that? I've been trying to do that.
YouTube has even turned like you. I always say like as a funny thing, like I got YouTube University. I got my master's in YouTube University.
Right.
You know what I mean? I learned how to engineer off of YouTube. I learned how to fucking fix me and my
I didn't even get
dad
into that, yeah.
literally fixed the head gasket on my car, which is the furthest end part of the engine, damn near. You know what I mean? It's deep into the engine. You know what I mean? So we had to really piece by piece take out of a Monte Carlo, boom, boom. You know what I mean? And bro, YouTube literally can damn near teach you brain surgery, bro.
I honestly say YouTube is our new library. It replaced
Literally.
the library. It
did.
literally
Facts.
replaced the library. So now it's like, and it's driving everybody insane because it's like, now it's about finding like quality content. Because I'll tell you, the videos that got millions of views isn't the most quality content. It's the ones with the low views.
This is the thing.
And that's where
Not
everybody's
always,
mistaken.
not always, yes.
but in most cases, when you're teaching yourself,
It's just a
something.
saturated
And
market.
it's-
Nah,
and
time
to-
out.
and-
Trust me, I'm just like he said, YouTube University, I got my PhD too. Now, that's why YouTube is iller than Instagram, because Instagram and Facebook and all those shits are ran by algorithm. And once the algorithm takes over, it takes over. Nothing you can do about it. YouTube, there's something you can do about it because all right,
Search something up. Yeah.
Exactly. Even if you go on YouTube and just because America got the bad algorithm, period, because all this shaking ass and fighting, if literally, me personally, every single topic, I'm talking about down to not smoking weed, and then it's going into people who have freaking hood people, like he got mad dreads, no offense, he look like you, he got it fitted, but his channel is straight Christianity, and his advice on not smoking weed is straight Christianity, down to going to group in the morning where he's pulling up a freaking video about drugs, and there's some YouTuber who's actually got a PhD, and he's bringing the whole straight book science to drugs. And then there's a person who used to really actually smoke weed. There's a girl who's literally beautiful as fuck talking about relationship advice. All of them, every single person I just brought, down to Use G's, who's literally mocking people who died. He's freaking 18 years old, making drill music, straight bad shit. All of that shit, everything I mentioned, down to anybody who's got a foodie channel who fucking sit there, you fat fuck, that's mad unhealthy. How the fuck you gonna eat? Then not even fat fuck, like, and just, bro, that's not, there's no way that's healthy, but you can literally get mad money off of pulling up the Popeyes and trying blackened chicken if you follow the same blueprint of life. You get out what you put in. If you work hard and you bust your ass or something, consistency is key. So if you want to get into YouTube, and I know I record videos sometime, if you
Fuck all
invest,
that, though. I'm mad about the fact that they, like, all right, here's the thing. YouTube is amazing, and I think that, like, you know, the internet in general is amazing, but the fact that we're starting to now, you know, silence some of the creators and silence, you know, celebrities and whatever, whoever, you know, the bigger creators that may have a controversial meaning, like even like an Andrew Tate. Like, bro, listen, I understand Andrew Tate may not have the, you know, everyone's point of view, and it may not be popular, and a lot of people, a lot of women, it may be misogynistic, it may be certain things, but at the end of the day, he's not hurting anybody. He's not saying you need to go and slap a bitch and spit in her face. Like, he doesn't. I never even heard him really say that in his content. Really,
that's why I say words is fake, bro. Like, literally, that's why it's on my page.
Nah, but
because they are very powerful. They're so powerful that if you entertain bullshit, bro, you're gonna deal with bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the more bullshit you're gonna deal with, and it's like you don't want to keep entertaining bullshit, bro. You want to only entertain what's of value. So it's like, if it's not quality, I don't want to hear about it. You know what I mean?
This is what I tell bro, because now he's right. But my contradiction, my rebuttal to that is, all right, now we produce the content. So now, because we were talking about this off air too, we're both actually him more into, I'm on some women empowerment, like treat women better, put them first, because it's not happening. He's actually knows real facts and women rights
I
facts.
thought you was gonna fucking
so now,
make me look like a bad guy. I was like, no.
nah, hell no, nigga.
My
So now, if at the end of the day, we're not gonna sugarcoat it. That's what he rich off of, literally.
No,
No, I'm saying like Andrew Tate is filthy rich off of bashing.
Nah,
females.
he was rich before that.
All right.
Yeah.
He got his own business endeavors, but he's
yeah,
famous and known, and he's out there from bashing women, whether we like it or not.
But that comes from the society we've been in.
No.
Yeah.
But hear me out. This is what I'm saying. Exactly. So in this society, me and Ben could get over here and we could have a pod where he's talking. Forget just a girl shouldn't da. He's speaking real live history facts about females, where a female could be like, all right, I didn't like how BT said this, but BT deadass taught me something. as opposed to Andrew Tate, where forget the opinion. We not on that.
Yeah.
That's why we try to tell them off air. Other people, the consumer who are just consumers that gotta go and depend on going on their phone, all right, what you saying matters. Niggas like us that's bossed up, that produce the content, now we have the power. Now we could look and be like, all right, I didn't really like that. All right, next part is what we doing. Exactly. We're changing the voice. Now, when you go on...
Yeah, but it's not really about what we do. It has really nothing to do. It's more about, like, just people just being, censored. Like I said, even like, I was going to bring it up, with Kanye West, you know what I mean?
Oh, my God.
Hey, listen, at the end of the day, he is saying crazy shit. I'm not going to sit here. I'm not going to sit here and co-sign everything he says, but he's not saying turn around and kill the next Jew you see.
I just had this conversation with my mom because she go Kanye crazy and all this other stuff. And my mom is very like, she's the one for my thinking, a lot of my thinking and how I think. So it's like, I'm like, yo, Mom, that's not right because it's not adding up to me. Something's not adding up. And you know what's not adding up? And I'm going to tell you why. It's because like she goes off, she's like, oh, Kardashian, why would he have 4 children with one girl if he could? Isn't that what you're supposed to do? Right? Or isn't that what we supposed to do as men, right? You're not supposed to have. We're not supposed to technically fornicate with and have 8 different baby mothers and all that, right? Yeah. He did that, and he's out right now, and not in a relationship, and he still didn't have another kid. What does that tell you about the human he is? But everybody's telling you like, me. I look at people's actions. Actions speak louder than words, to be honest to me, and that's because like. We have our days, we human. We can have ups and downs, and we've been in, like, if you've been around mental illness and mental health, and you deal with experiences and stuff, everybody
I'm going to let you continue, but I ain't going to front. He is crazy, but I don't think he's, like, mental ill crazy, though.
Yeah,
but
I don't think
I'm going to elaborate, though.
And I'm agree with you, because, like, yeah, he goes crazy and he goes off the deep end and says stuff, but he also does that to kind of, like, spark attention, because if you said something 7 different ways, 8 different times, and people ain't getting it, what are you gonna do? Because if you listen to all his albums, he spoke about all that.
If you do go
many
back,
times.
he does say a lot of shit.
This is way.
And nobody's hearing him.
But Pete,
and nothing is changing.
Because I go through. What you about to say?
Nothing is changing. We walk outside.
Pete. The only thing that changed is I motherfucking told y'all niggas. So now, right now, what Kanye West is going through is, all right. He came through. He had a point. He said his point. Like, for example, random shit like George Bush doesn't like black people. He been crazy. Right? Quote unquote crazy.
I don't even entertain that.
What he did right now, contrary to back then and now, is, all right, you know, if I want to prove these points, I know I'm right, but before I go crazy and start really, let me make sure I'm at that point. So now, when he's like, yo, Yeezy just jumped over Jumpman, and he makes a comfortable shoe, you feel me? Like, niggas ain't
it's all about comfort, too.
Niggas ain't give a fuck about Adidas. Hip-hop and Adidas footwear have a relationship since the 80s. Run DMC. It is Kanye West, Mr. Kanye West, that did that for the culture.
And he jumped over the Jumpman.
Thank you. And he jumped over the. So once he do that, and he's feel comfortable enough, I'm gonna throw this in there, monkey wrench in there. You know, J.P. Morgan and Chase. All of us as young people, you feel me? If we want to start a business, we gonna go to J.P. Morgan and Chase, and we gonna ask them for a loan to borrow some money to buy a house and do type of shit. J.P. Morgan and Chase called Mr. West and asked him to borrow $175 million. Like, y'all business, you feel me? So now when I say the crazy, like not mental health, I know. BT knows. I know me right now in my level of passion trying to take all my dreams and stuff to the next level. People already look at me like I'm crazy. You got to already fuck with me. You got to really fuck with me and believe in me to deal with me. So I could only imagine if I got all the money and I took 20 years of my life to prove everybody in the world, even Jay-Z, everybody in the world that had an ounce of doubt, I proved wrong, you feel me? So now all I'm trying to say, like he's saying, what he's trying to say is simple, but he gets looked at, he's crazy. All I'm trying to say is like, bro, I want all of us to be like that. So he's not trying to hurt Jewish people. He actually never really said, there's other stuff that he said that's kind of crazy, but with Jewish people, we never really came at Jewish people. The reason why.
Nah, he definitely did some shit. That nigga said, yo, do you trust any Jews? He goes, no, he goes, do you look at all Jews the same? He's like, nah, because, there's not every, we look at the individual. He goes, do you look at all Jews the same? He goes, yeah. That shit was fucking
Nah, that's crazy.
Because now, hold on, time out.
That shit was fucked up. I was like, nigga.
Peep, no, but this is the thing. That's where, that was a perfect example of, he's not saying nothing wrong because he's going to also, if everybody wants to follow, he's going to tell you, bro, Jewish people got into the law industry because when they first came to America as a culture, there was a lot of divorce going up and they was getting paid the back. So they all as a culture got into lawyer. It's that simple. It's not nothing disrespectful to nothing. They got into the law industry. So now, as black people, I'm a Jewish lawyer, I'm a Jewish lawyer. All Kanye West is trying to say is like, hey, bro, we should be like them too. That's it. We should form a culture. We should be more black lawyers, and we should make it cool to be a lawyer.
That's why that's why earlier what I spoke about me wanting to be a lawyer, right? And that goes back to everybody not knowing law on the earth that they live on, because every law is different, and every land that you're on different. You know why? Because the people that own the dollars of that land, they're controlling that land.
That's a fact.
And every society, in every different country from every way, and they all have to work together. And that's what we're in. That's why it's a global world trade. That's why we got wars and shit going on. But nobody speaks about these things or wants to talk about these things because they'd rather talk about Kanye. They'd rather talk about
because listen, because Kanye, me, the reason why I like to talk about Kanye, because he's not deviating from that. Because if you go to Eastern Parkway, the same block that used to be the trenches that's quote unquote gentrified, even back in the day when I was in Brooklyn, you go in that same strip where carnival is happening, is lit, and Juve, people get shot and all that crazy shit. Up the block, it's been this way since my whole life, literally since I was a baby. You got right up the block a strong Jewish culture. Not because I live in it and they rich and they poor. Nah. For some reason, when you go at the block over there, the school buses got the Hebrew lettering. The people that's walking, they quote unquote look the same and da. So he's not saying nothing wrong.
Can I ask you a question? And this is what I like to bring up a point, because listen, I have Jewish friends and I love them to death. They listen, there's bad people. I think there's bad people in every group you look at, period.
I don't think they're bad.
With that. So I'm not gonna say any group is bad or anything or whatever. Yeah, exactly. They're definitely about that bag.
It's about the individual.
They're more uniform than any other group. That's what's the case.
No, time out. This is where Kanye said. I'm gonna let you finish the point. Every group, not just Jewish. That's why right now it'll seem like, damn, Jugg going crazy on. No. Every group except for black people are more uniform than black people. Even in the ghetto,
literally.
They more uniform. If you got $5, word to my mother, if you got $5 and you stuck in the ghetto across America, the ox, that's the Indian community. Chinese food, that's the Asian community. Bodega, that's the Spanish community.
Pizza,
Italian community. If I go to motherfucking Black Brother Joe's that starts a business, this nigga want $15 for a plate. He's bugging.
Facts though.
$2.50.
Yo, we just had this conversation.
Even the other day,
even
too.
if you say pizza, Italian, $2, $5, I get 2 slices in Arizona. I'm to eat.
Bro,
black people.
Not gonna lie, you go to a soul food spot.
They
You
taxing.
spend. You go to a Jamaican spot.
Wow.
Taxing.
Why,
What the blood clot?
Why though?
Why? That's
Why
what.
though?
That's what Kanye
Answer
West
the
is trying to
question.
get at.
No, answer the question. Why though? Why you think they do that? They have to.
Exactly.
They black.
Can you explain a little? Can you elaborate on that?
Yeah, you gotta elaborate.
They black.
Yeah.
Where you gonna say they start their soul food? Where they gonna put their soul food at? In the black community, right?
Yes.
That's where they put it, right?
Yeah.
And black people complain about the plates,
Yeah.
or
Why?
they complain about the prices.
The prices.
Prices only, right?
Yes.
So as opposed to you going to that Italian shop 4 times a week, because you only getting filled up for a snack, even if you get 2 slices of soda and a couple garlic knots, you only getting filled up for that time being. You still gonna have to eat after that. That's not dinner. So, but you go to a soul food, but you go to a soul food restaurant and you can't you leaving with a plate that you just ate on, but you leaving with leftovers that's gonna feed you to tomorrow also.
That is, I will.
But
give you that.
hold on. Cause it's not only that, it's the way of thinking. See how a nigga say, yo, you bugging? Why wouldn't you want, as a black man, here goes a soul food restaurant, a black-owned business, why wouldn't you want to put $17 into a plate?
Because in reality,
niggas don't got $17 sometimes.
Hold on, and then if you got $20,
you shouldn't be outside eating.
Nigga, hold on.
Now that's an issue with your priorities.
No. That's
an issue with your priorities.
Time out. That's the issue with us. Daily Shenanigans vlogs out right now. I left this establishment. I seen a little nigga on a bike. Me and Taz seen him. I'm like, this nigga's crazy. He about to go down a flight of steps on that BMX. He think he crazy. He didn't do it. I go in the store. He like, yo, y'all want to see me do a trick? We in Ronkonkoma. Yo, y'all want to see me do a trick? We go out. It's cold. He got 2 hoodies on. Cool. Yo, you want to buy me a drink? I don't got cash. I got the app. I'm about to get on the train. It's all documented. Daily Shenanigans vlog out right now. Try to get it. Whatever, cool. Run on the train. Being that I'm just the man, I got the aura. I'm on the train. It's all documented. I'm on the train telling Taz, like, damn, son, I'm tight. Like, whenever you try to do something positive, nigga, something always coming away. Get to the door. Door opens. Here come little bro on his bike. Oh, shit, where you from? You know, I'm from West Bab. I'm from North Bab. What the hell you doing all the way out here? Whatever. Influence. You feel me? Like I said, once again, it's all documented. The conductor dude come through, try to take the $5 that I just gave him that he telling me he about to go buy. I cashed him the $5. He said, damn, I'm about to buy 2 drinks. Cool. This is Long Island. Cool. But let's say we was in Brooklyn, Queens, Manhattan, Staten. That $5, he go to the Ox store, the corner store, which is probably run all those other people. He is happy. Even if he buys snacks and a drink, he is Gucci. Literally.
That's kind of true.
It's not even a thought. Chinese store, I'm going to break bread. If I get a bag of chicken with that $5, I'm Gucci. The Ox, if I go to the corner store, I'm Gucci. The bodega, especially if it's in my community and I got a good relationship with the guy in the store, I can fuck around and get a plate, rice, chicken, gravy, and a drink. $5.
But you don't want that every day.
You
don't
forced
want
it.
that every
Hold up,
day.
time out. You forced to eat that every day because these cultures are smart enough to come in our culture and take our money. And black people come and they thinking, oh, I want $15. No, nigga. If you come and you make it good service and you make it convenient where it doesn't matter if you want to eat that. If I'm fucked up and now, because I just broke that to a young dude. We know people be fucked up. So if I'm 26 years old and I got 4 baby mamas and and I'm responsible, I take care of all of them, my check, child support and all that, and I got a budget, this money to eat, nigga, I'm forced to go to the bodega and eat those $5 plates, nigga, on my break. If I'm on break and I got time, and like I could shoot to the hood real quick and grab a plate and go back to work. When all them niggas go to that food truck and they spending fucking $25 and I know what's up, I ain't gonna front. I'm gonna just pull up with my drink and my plate and they gonna be like, yo, that kid loves that dude loves that deli. They don't know why I love that deli. That shit's convenient. I'm not coming at my people.
You use that word. It just sounds like niggas need to check their convenience.
That's business. You can't name me a black.
No, because
name me a black in every hood. I didn't say in my hood. In every hood, I named those same 4. Not even down south. Not even down south where black culture is, where there's historically black colleges. There's not soul food spots to go to that's convenient for us. What was you about to say, bro?
I was gonna say that like a lot of the food industry and all that is about ownership. It's the same thing with pharmacy. It's the same thing in healthcare. It's the same thing like there's not many black farmers you see in the north. You know what I mean? You barely see them. Shout out to Wise Farmer. Actually, he was a former NFL player. Started a farm. I forgot what state exactly it is in, but he started a farm, and with 3 different types of vegetables, he's able to take his city out of poverty. That's one man. You know what I mean? That's one godly man. And you know why he did it? He said, God told me to retire and do this. And he did that. Yeah. And he did it, and he's doing it, so he's feeding people. You know what I mean? One thing we eat, what do we eat? Grits, Quaker grits, right? Do some history on Quaker grits. You go back. Quaker was the European, like, free slave people.
I was like, yeah.
They're the ones who's free slaves. Like, no, we don't want to enslave people. What y'all doing over here? And that energy was brought to America. And what did they do? They fed us.
I'm about to start fucking with Quaker. They make the Quaker oats.
Yeah.
I'm about to
that white man, that little colonizer dude.
Sold,
he about to get my money.
Sell, though. Quaker did sell.
What are y'all chatting about? Are y'all serious?
Oh, let him finish.
What black-owned grits companies there?
Hold on, let him land.
Now, what do we use on our? What do we use when we in health, as far as health? Like, what is? It's funny because like people don't understand. Like,
black
we
men
use Vicks, right? Everybody uses Vicks.
Yeah.
Everybody uses Vicks vapor rub, right? But it's the only one, and this comes from one of my family members. They told me about the history behind Vicks. It has turpentine in it, right?
Okay.
And they're the only ones grandfathered to get that product. You understand? So they're the only company that can get that, and that's the reason why we use it, because it's more natural. Because we're in a society where we're selling everything fast. It's about being rich and about taking in more. The families is what Jay-Z and everybody talk about. Yo, bro, like, they're not eating what we eat.
Yeah, they're not.
We're not quality of food. Like, you go to Trader Joe's, the meat's different. You go to
Bro,
ShopRite,
you go to
it's
Insignia,
different.
if you eat the most expensive steak at Insignia right now, and then I don't give a fuck where you go to buy your steak, unless it's like some real shit you
That
spend in
affects-
bread, If you go to Trader Joe's and get the best steak at Trader Joe's, it's peasant food compared to the motherfucking shit in Sydney.
It's the
bro.
quality of food
Yes.
you eat is gonna be the energy you put out in this world and how you act and how you react and how you adapt. To be honest, and some people, you know what I mean, they get caught up in that whole mix, bro, with like meds, food addictions, all types of shit, bro.
Y'all niggas forgot y'all was kings.
Yeah.
Okay.
Y'all talking about white people products. We don't need none of that shit.
No, but those
We
I'm white.
do not need none of that shit.
Understood.
We don't need no goddamn Vicks. We don't need no goddamn turpentine. We don't need no goddamn oats. We don't need none of that shit. I don't know. Y'all sitting here talking about.
I was
listen,
shouting him
y'all
out
sitting
because
here
I was
talking
shouting him out
this-
because he free slaves.
Y'all
so I'm
talking
like,
about in
I'm
riddles,
from
man.
Africa.
Y'all
So-
don't know that
He's
white man talk about he free slaves.
what I'm saying.
That white man had slaves.
All right,
Y'all
but
talk about
yo, but
white
that's-
man free
but I'm
slaves.
saying you can't-
Everybody in history, every pink man in history.
Oh, man.
He got his name off for the slaves. He did something with slaves. Abraham Lincoln did this for the slaves.
Nah,
that
no,
wasn't
no,
about
no,
slaves.
but
That
I'm
wasn't
just
about
saying.
Now the
slaves.
Quaker Oats nigga freed the slave. Fuck that nigga. Was he European? Yes or no? Was he white? Yes or no? Was he pink? Yes or no? Yes or no?
man.
Yes
Nah,
or
that's
no?
what I'm saying. Me, personally, you know, I come from the motherland, so I'm coming from a different, you feel me? I come from the motherland, so...
Church. Nah, but what he's really saying is, nigga, we can do it ourselves. Everything
This is
that
true.
we
That's
have,
what- that's what I'm
need
saying.
none of
and
that
that's
shit.
That's what I'm
no,
getting at, but
that's
how?
where I
Hold
was
on.
leading to now, anyway, because that's
How
what we're
is
going.
the difference? How
That's,
is the
that's,
difference?
that's
now,
what we was talking at first.
Now, the how is go acquire the knowledge.
Exactly.
It's not hard. The same way you look up on YouTube how to do this, look up on
No,
YouTube
I'm not
how
saying,
to
no,
do that.
no, trust me.
And if you don't
Oh,
want to
time out.
rely on that white platform
on.
as YouTube, you don't want to
No,
rely
time
on that
out.
white
No,
platform.
See, Dan, you trying to, no.
Go talk to your fellow black man, your fellow black
hold
king.
Hold on. All right,
and
now we
ask
gotta
him the
get
questions.
personal, because look.
Yeah.
Jiggathon James, the smart motherfucker like me, you see this brand? Me. What's my color? Black. It's me, you feel me? You remember how back in the day you go on Channel 54 and you watch BET on the bottom right, you see BET? Well, guess what? I'm using YouTube to build my platform. So if I just so happen to make a good enough show, I present the platforms a black-owned. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Nick Cannon because he sparked the idea because
Exactly.
I did my research. Hold on, because he tried to, I'm different, bruh. I did my research and I understood what I'm doing. So therefore, we need more people to understand that, yo, I could take YouTube to start my own channel. Nigga,
Own it.
fuck BET.
Stop
I got my
selling.
own shit.
Believe
That's
in
my
yourself.
team. Hold on. Shout out to my boy because he got the featured on the first episode. You know what I'm saying? Telling me he believe in me. So the whole world know that BT was there. So when we go and they buy the show Daily Shenanigans, they know that, yeah, BT, yeah, that's the nigga that told him on the phone in the first episode, he believe in him. You get what I'm saying? It's different with me. But we need more people to think like me, to go on YouTube, to take that knowledge and then bring it back to their brothers and have conversations like this.
Facts.
How many people are doing this? Kanye West done did it and became a gazillionaire. I don't want to be a gazillionaire.
Me neither.
Give me a 5% of a billion, I'm good. We all good.
We're gonna eat.
We all good.
gonna
Everybody
eat.
in this room is good. But yes, I will
Nah,
look
I
at
need
the
10 mil.
Nah, 10 mil, 10 mil is still Gucci. 10 mil. Now you gotta figure, like
I'm
I
not gonna
said,
lie.
10%.
Can I keep it a band with you? Can I keep it a
10%
bean
of a
with
bill
y'all?
is like 10 mil.
Oh, wait. Can I keep it a bean
Probably
with
like
y'all? Let's
100
keep
mil.
it a stack. A mill is pretty good.
A mill is pretty
No.
Let's think about where we're at right now. What you gonna do with $1 million?
Right now,
Nah, a
what-
mil
right
is
now,
You
bad.
gonna do with
A
$1
mill
million?
is bad.
Right
We in Long
now-
Island, bro.
Right
a
now,
house
where
is
we're at-
half of that. In Long Island, we from Long Money Island.
Listen, I
A mill
hear
ain't
that.
shit. I need at least
What the fuck is
5.
I'm going right
What
now.
are you gonna do with $100, my nigga?
$100.
$1 million. What are you gonna
What?
do with $100? You gonna play with that stupid shit?
Word.
You owe your mom $800,000.
Word. Easy.
So
That
where's your
million is
million?
gone. That million is gone already.
Come
Word.
on.
That million
your
is
mom's
A Lamborghini Urus in the
You can't
house.
start nothing.
A Lamborghini
You can't start
a
nothing,
Urus in the
no.
house.
As a black
So
man.
this is what
Yeah.
you do though.
Yo,
This
yeah.
is-
Hold
say
on.
you
Get
that-
back to it, Scoop.
Say you get that first mill though.
You can't do
right?
nothing. Yeah,
Hold
no,
on,
hold on.
Let
No,
me-
hold on. I ain't gonna front. No, hold that thought real quick. I ain't gonna front. Just because he was driving his plane, I feel like he was about to drive it home.
know,
He said you can't
know
start
why-
that as a black man with $1 million.
You know why?
Which I agree.
You know why Jay-Z is able.
Oh, yeah.
You know why Jay-Z
Jay-Z.
is able to walk into a room full of pink people and they praise him and he feels so
Oh,
secure?
man.
That bread.
Fuck Jay-Z.
That's all
No.
it's about.
Absolutely not.
That's-
Not
He don't give a
That's
fuck about
all
us.
it's-
Jay-Z
that's
doesn't
all
like
it's
black
about.
people.
That's all
And
it's
it's-
about.
Fuck Jay-Z,
That
not
is-
voice.
That's
Jugathon,
100%
hold on a
correct.
second. I'm gonna have to say,
That's 100%
let
Fuck
the,
Jay-Z.
let the record reflect that is Jugathon James' opinion, and not burn after rolling the platforms, and especially not BT's opinion. But
When I get the mic back, I'm gonna tell you why he don't care about black people.
I'm a co-sign that though. That he's very
Fuck
right.
Jay-Z.
Money is respect. Money,
I agree.
respect.
Like he said, walk
it-
in a room full of pink people while Kanye West is standing tall by himself. Fuck Jay-Z. Hold on. And Jay-Z gave him the blueprint. When he take the blueprint, he looked crazy. We talk about him, but he's a black man standing crazy in front of the whole world. But he's standing proud and black while Jay-Z's worried about being cool in a room full of pink people. Fuck Jay-Z. What you about to say, bro?
But I understand why you say that.
Marcy
So that's
Project.
why-
Did he
that's-
put some money
that's the
back in Marcy
difference.
Project? You seen that nigga yacht?
That's the
Fuck Jay-Z.
That's the difference between the two types of people that they are.
Human beings.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, two type of human beings. That's why you got Dame Dash, who is like a Kanye, who sponsored
Dame Dash,
Kanye, who sponsored
yeah.
Kanye. You feel me? Like you do your history and you look at this shit.
Yeah, well,
If you really look at this
Hold on,
shit,
prove the point,
if
prove
you
the
really
point.
Look at this shit,
'Cause
yo,
I'm
bro,
ready.
like Dame Dash and like
Put
bro,
multiple
he
niggas
really
on.
Puts niggas on.
More
too.
niggas on than
Bro,
Jay-Z.
Ye, when he was on, he was nigga. If you watch his documentary anyway, Ye been giving beats to these niggas for years, bro.
How many-
Before he even got
how
on.
many billionaires did Dame Dash make?
Hold on.
Technically, he made Kanye. Technically, that's already one. And then if you have Ye also technically gave Jay-Z millions too.
Wait,
Because he
stop.
produced for him.
Hold on, Kevin Hart.
Did he not?
Hold on.
Stop.
Kevin
Did he
Hart.
not?
Hold on. Let me.
Stop.
Hold on. Kevin Hart. Hold on. Kevin Hart.
Shut him down.
Hold on. Boom. Kevin Hart.
He is one.
what about
We
him?
talk about. Hold on.
I count 3, me, Ye, and Ree.
Time out.
Bronze and Rock Boys, so 4 technically.
4 people. So that
know.
fucking. Hold on.
Listen,
Hold
how
on.
many billionaires
Hold
did
on.
Dame Dash
'Cause I
make?
thought I was gonna smoke him. So do you? Like I was about to say, I was about to go crazy. Do you want to be a cocksucker, Jay-Z,
Oh God.
and make 4 people
I don't agree with
billionaires?
any of this.
Hold on. Or do you want to make about 20, 30, 40, approximately 50 millionaires set for life? Beanie Siegel, we could talk shit all we want. He's set for life. He could do a show at any point. He could go to Japan and get rich. You know, remember Young Boys? Young Gunners? Hold on.
Them 50 millionaires you just named, still not bringing in nothing.
Because you're not worried
about
about exactly my point. I thank you that you agree. Because you're not worried about making multiple black
not
people.
about the
You
dollars.
care about
Money
the
is fake.
thank you. You care about the dollar and making the pink people happy.
Where
So you
these
made
black
hold on.
people?
So you made 4
So you just sit in the
billionaires
room with them.
instead of
Where
making a
these
nigga
black
like
people?
Kevin Hart go take Kevin Hart from a fucking stand-up comedy show, put him in Paper Soldiers, and now Kevin Hart is where you at. Or make a movie like Paid in Full from scratch from your neighborhood and make multiple millionaires. That movie is a staple in the world. Talk to him.
Yo.
Fuck Jay-Z.
Yo. How you want to live the rest of your life out? You want to live the rest of your life out sitting in a room full of pink people, or you want to sit in a room full of your brothers and your sisters?
Preaching.
I don't know what the fuck y'all on.
You're
I just
not
asked
listening.
him- I just
I
asked
could
him
do
my
this all
drink.
day. No, you watching.
Tight right
you
now.
you cooling. You on the sideline. You don't know what we on. You don't know what we on. We way past you. Did you know that Dame? Hold on. Because I don't stop. Did you know that Dame Dash started a black-owned arena football league, his own football league, while Jay-Z's trying to unite with the pink people and buy a football team? That is the modern-day slavery, the biggest slavery you could call it. Did you see Jerry Jones? So talk to me. The NFL, biggest slavery.
Hold on.
Talk to me. Talk to me.
Hold on.
You don't know what he's talking about, man.
I
Jay,
know
fuck
that-
Jay-Z, man.
Hold on.
You
He
know
ain't doing nothing for us, man.
Hold on. I do
you
not
know
think
there'd be
Jerry
no-
Jones is racist.
You know
I do
there'd
not
be no
think-
Dame
I do
Dash without
think
Jay.
that
Hold on, wait,
We gonna
You know
get
there'd
into
be no Dame Dash without Jay.
Hold time out. See, that's the fucked up part. They did it together. There would be no Jay without time out. Cause we gonna go to the shit. They met
that.
Harlem niggas, and I do this debating shit. You told me that Harlem work was so fire, so ill, it even influenced out east. Did he or did he not, BT?
He did.
So now, therefore, if Harlem work could come all the way to our land, you know it damn near start. And we know Jay-Z's a smart businessman. So what did Jay-Z do? He linked up with Harlem niggas, and his bag got bigger. So then he went to the Harlem niggas like, yo, let's not take our money and just fuck it up in the club. I want to be a rapper. I want to start a company. Y'all got the money? Let's make it clean. They sat back, don't do nothing. So now he started using his brain. He started being the rapper at the forefront. Dame Dash used his brain. Like, oh, I just sit back and just put people on. I bet. And that's all he did. Continue to just put people on, and not chase a bag. Where Jay-Z, he's so rich, and Dame Dash is a nobody. Why is he still bothering Dame Dash in court right now?
Dame was a nobody.
Not a nobody, but I'm saying if he don't care.
Dame was a nobody.
No, I'm saying if he didn't care about the dollar, why is he? Because he's rich. You a Gazetta. You got 1.1 billion deals coming.
Nigga.
Word, you got so much money.
You got $100.
I think the next, like, you know
if
what I
you
mean?
got $100 in your pocket
Mm-hmm.
and you want to make $200,
Mm-hmm.
and the only nigga that's on your level to getting that type of money, to making $200, is a nigga from Nevada.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna go link with that nigga from Nevada.
But listen,
So that
hold on.
shit is dead.
Hold on. So we
let's
gonna
shut
skip
that
this.
down.
We gonna skip the small talk. If if 2025 Ball 2 Sports come to me as Jiggathon in my DM and says, "Yo, I seen you on Burn After Rolling. You're good. I want to provide you with a contract." I'm gonna be like, "Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Burn After Rolling is a collective, and it comes with a team."
That's you as a person, good man.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good
That's
man.
it. Like he said, human being. If I want to move like that, cool. If anybody else want to move devious and take that personally and be like, man, fuck, in reality, we could have opinions about it, but it's a free world.
And
He
there's
could
no
do
right or
whatever
wrong.
the fuck
There's
you
no
want to
right or
do.
wrong.
Well, speaking of that, I'm not gonna lie. How do y'all feel since people are talking about people switching sides and shit? How do you feel about Deion Sanders switching from
He ain't
Jackson
switched
State to
sides.
Colorado?
Yes.
No, switching, not switching
No,
sides.
no, I'm saying
switching
no, people-
from Jackson
no,
State
I'm
to
saying-
Glad we
Colorado.
got
How
to
do y'all
this.
feel about that?
I'm glad we got to this. Who you want to go first?
You go first. I've been talking a lot. You go
Whoa,
first.
Listen, boy, I just had this conversation the other day because it's like when you get a position, right? And say like I have a vision myself, right? And he had a vision. And the thing is nobody else knows his vision but himself.
Yeah.
And it's like everybody wants to direct where he wants to go with his vision.
Yeah.
And it's like we don't have too many black coaches in NFL, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, what's the next step after college? If you go from HBCU and you go to the next step, the next level, like going into a
Be
bigger
D1A.
D1A,
Yeah,
and you make them big.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
is the next thing for you?
You go to NFL.
All right. So what comes with that? You bring your people in, right?
Yeah.
Then what does people think is going on? Like you can't literally like if you really tell the plan, then you diffuse the plan. Then they can change the plan. But if
our
you
people-
do this shit and you have a goal, then you can't really sit here and say like you can't wait until the end. Wait and see, like you know what I mean. And at the end of the day, he did what he had to do
But
already.
this the thing.
Like, you know what I mean?
so
You gotta
say first.
appreciate
That's the
him.
only reason why niggas hate on Hove.
No.
That's the
Hov
only
is not
reason.
the-
Hov
The
not.
only
not- wait,
reason-
wait,
Hov
wait,
is not
wait,
doing
wait,
what.
not Deion
Nah,
Sanders.
fuck
We're
Jay
not-
Z,
we're not-
nigga. You ain't hear me, bro. You went
I'll
on the
take
back
LeBron
of
over Hov.
Nigga,
I take
what
he made
Deion
I
Sanders,
Promise
I'm
School.
gonna speak,
I
but what
take-
Deion Sanders did, Jay-Z has never did or would even go out of his way to do. Now elaborate, please. And
Wait, hold on. What I'm
I
gonna
do
say,
use title.
What I'm gonna say is, I understand where people. May,
I don't.
Here's my thing. Deion Sanders said we're gonna change the narrative for HBCUs.
He did.
There's no reason that these top 5 candidates can't go to these HBCUs, elevate the programs, elevate the money, elevate everything, and go from there. Now I completely understand that, and that was amazing, and I understand maybe you might have been in the moment when you said that. But
No,
like,
he wasn't.
You have to understand though, you're Deion Sanders. You're saying some dope ass shit, and
standing
the
on it.
world and the no, I'm not gonna say that because his vision shifted, or
It
it
didn't.
maybe either his vision shifted or his vision was to always be an NFL coach, which is completely understandable. But when you said
levels
what
to
you,
this shit.
but when you said what you said, here's the thing. No, listen, because I'm not saying that I feel this way, but I understand that people hang on his words. Especially when you say some ill shit like, let's make
Hang on words.
Let's bring relevance
Well,
to. Hold on.
Yeah.
Let's bring relevance to the HBCUs. Let's get. You know what I mean? Let's.
He was probably just thinking like, yo,
Listen.
I'm gonna make one team nice and I'm gonna go to the next level.
And
Who
no,
knows what he was
maybe
thinking?
he thought what I'm gonna do this year is gonna make HBCUs just pop, and then I'll go to the next level. I'll move on. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like I said, he probably was in the moment when he said what
So
he
now
said.
let me elaborate. Now, in the coaching world, your job is to turn programs around. That's how other people. That's
Facts.
how you bring your value up. That's
I
how
agree.
other people, bigger people, is like, oh nah, we need him. You see what he did to that program? So he started off like, yo, I'm gonna be a coach for historically black college. I'm gonna put my people on.
Well, he
I wanna
coached
shed
high
light.
school, I think.
He
first,
coached high
right?
school, yeah, but like getting into the big dog world. And in the last 4 or 5 years, first off, Jackson State people are wearing their merch because of they link up with $1 million worth of game and stuff like that. Black people are wearing it. Black people, black young athletes, if they're in junior high school and they're thinking about where they would want to go, now they're looking at Deion Sanders and having Gilly the Kid in the locker room with them dancing. They wanting to go to HBCU to go showcase their talent instead of other places. You know what I'm saying?
And that's exactly what I agree with too. It's not over for HBCUs.
It's not.
Like
no,
he already
hell
set
no.
the
And it's not over for his vision. And
like,
I'm talking about
he
he took
accomplished
and
all
this is what I
took
said.
money out of
That's a
his own
fact.
salary. So he really ain't just do it for the bag. That's what I'm saying, for the black
No,
people.
I don't believe he did it for the
No,
bag.
that's what I'm saying. But that's why I said contrary to Jay-Z,
we
where
play football, we know that's why.
It's just this is more or less me just saying to Deion and maybe people in the future. Watch, especially if you're. If
no,
you
can't.
if
No,
you're-
that's
no,
a
no,
good.
seriously,
Not for Deion. He stood on that and then some, nigga.
He stood on it, but you gotta
Ain't
understand.
no but. Anything after but is bullshit.
People.
Who the fuck did that, bro? He could be on CBS following the Pink Man, trying to be on NFL Network, CBS, doing football commentary. No, nigga, he's taking his hard-earned money and putting it into the community.
You gotta understand, bro.
And he's not done with that mission.
Hear me out. You grew up a certain way. You grew up kind of understanding half truths and half. Bro, you understand? You grew up treacherous. You grew
Nigga,
up.
bro, you're
Listen,
bugging.
no. Hear me out.
How you gonna tell me I grew up? Nigga, I grew up. My father is from Ghana, West Africa. Nigga, when I come outside, hold on. When I come outside of West Babylon, there is a black Benz, gray Benz.
Oh, wow.
Hold on. Can I
So
pull
you're
up?
rich.
Hold
You
on.
grew
I didn't
up
say
rich.
nothing about rich. It's hard work. So you telling me about being treacherous? I know that you got to put in that work because my father came to America with nothing at 24. And we live in St. James, brother. So what, treacherous or not treacherous?
He
In
got
my
about the
community,
mud.
I know I'm gonna make it happen. That's why I'm in this bitch mixing Adidas
So hear me
with
out.
my own shit.
So hear me out. So listen.
What is
check-
nigga
'cause
saying,
listen,
bro?
So listen.
Are you crazy?
Listen,
Proudly, I'll make
we're
my
gon-
own. Yo, new Pooh Shiesty
You
coming
keep
out
cutting
next
me
week,
off.
son.
You keep cutting me off. Listen to me out. Hear me out.
Come
now,
on,
listen.
man.
When you grow up treacherous, because I know they might understand. You grow up with a lot of half truths, a lot of little shit you might have to kind of hear in between, and you're not gonna take maybe every word by you know what I'm saying as gospel. Not every word is gonna be gospel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna hear certain points, and okay, these important things are gonna happen.
Exactly. You don't have.
Now, you gotta understand, this world nowadays, every fucking word you say is literally held to
Crucified.
gospel. Like you have to.
Crucified,
That's
bro.
what I'm trying to understand.
Hear me out.
So he
'Cause
stood on his word.
Because listen,
He did. But to an average person, they're not thinking like that.
To us,
That's
to
the
us,
problem.
to us,
Yeah.
we understand he did. But to
The
I'm not
people
saying-
who
I'm
don't
not
do
saying-
like brother said.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
go do your knowledge.
Yes.
So to the black
Yes.
people, because we black, we pass
I'm not
being
saying black.
now.
I'm not saying
No,
just
no.
black though.
That's
Because there is
hold on.
people. Listen, because
That's the only people that matter. Those are the only people.
Dr. Umar had an issue with it.
The people
Dr.
who
Umar
think
had an issue with
does
it,
Dr.
though.
Hold on, since Dr. Umar.
Dr. Umar
hold on,
is-
time out.
is
Bro,
pro-Pan-Africanism.
Since Dr. Umar came out on his positive pro-black run,
Yes.
did he ever speak on black sports?
He just did.
Exactly. It took who?
It doesn't matter.
It took Deion Sanders, nigga. Fuck are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about?
Hold on.
Dr. Umar,
Hey,
hold on.
look.
Dr. Umar has had a voice for the last 5 years. He's talked about mad shit in the black community, and he's never talked about black sports until Mr. Deion Sanders did that, nigga. What are you telling me?
This is where I'm gonna drive your point even further because peep this in history. What do we
Now
know
Dr.
about?
Umar wanna join
what do
the
we-
wave.
In history, like, what do we know about the NFL and college sports and everything?
He didn't
right?
even speak on the NFL.
Hold on. We see. Remember the Titans? Cut it out, y'all. Like, yo, Dr. Umar didn't go through racism playing football. A lot of other people did. You feel me?
yeah,
They
that ass
did.
though.
It's a whole different type of shit when you're going through different type of shit in this world and you experience it firsthand and you know how to shift through the bullshit. You feel me?
Facts.
And I feel like
Or
Deion's
use
done
your
a
power.
great job doing it, and they have to applaud him for it or just leave him alone. Honestly,
Nah, I'm not gonna front. That's where it goes to us. That's where it goes to his point where we understand, but it goes to his point. That's why I cut you off to bring him involved with. All right, now if you know your knowledge, like for example, with Dr. Umar, a very smart individual.
Yeah.
If you realize what this young black brother just said, like, damn, there is a lot of black athletes that go through
So you're basically
racism.
saying he did his job.
He's not even finished. He's just getting started.
He just got started.
He's just getting started, and we're bashing him.
Okay.
Because by
I'm
the
not
time,
bashing-
no, not you.
We're bringing light to the
I'm not
situation.
no, I'm not talking
Yeah,
about burn after rolling weed. We all on the same page. Even though this is a passionate conversation, we all on the same page.
Yeah.
I'm talking about we. The reason why I'm so passionate is because my people. You feel me? Even me and Scoop, we're not disagreeing. I'm talking about out the air in the. That's where you go to the trenches. Where I'm at now, the voice that I speak for. I know where I come from. That's why I cut you off. I'm not rich. Because it comes down to my pops was in Africa. If we talking about these hood America trenches, he's is great. 24 years,
Africa
that nigga was
trenches is
walking
different.
2 miles. What
Africa
you know
trenches
about?
is
What
nasty
you know
work.
about waking up bright and early in the morning, walking to go fucking grab the groceries from farming, bring it back to your mom before you get ready for school, and then walking another 2 miles to go to school. Like this is trenches. So by the time you get to, and it's not just my dad in Africa. This is other cultures. Chinese people. You know Chinese people. The reason why they go so hard when they get to America, because they come here on a tab. 9 times out of 10, somebody paid for them to get here. So before they get to really take it to the next level and go hard, all right, not to even make fun of it, they're going to go get a delivery job and thug it out because they got to pay whatever amount of money. They got to get that back. They got to get that off. And then because they're so cultural, as soon as they get in a position to make bread, I got to give my people. That's where other cultures come in.
Yeah.
The Indian people. All right, the one guy, or the Indian culture, whether they Muslim, not whatever, when they get to America, all right, I'm going hard, and I'm giving my wife. It ain't no, I'm coming to America, I'm about to fuck mad bitches and cheat, whatever. It goes back to human now. Yeah. If you want to be going against your code, whatever. But most people in that culture, they come to America and they stand on it. Once they get their family, if they got 3 kids back home and a wife, they make sure they bust their ass to get them back in America, and then they might buy a house, buy a foreign, and start flexing up doing the things they like to do. Unfortunately for our culture, we like to flex up and do the things we like to do. That's where we could give props to a Jay-Z, where no matter as much as I say fuck Jay-Z, that nigga is a hard-working, hustling ass motherfucker. He does not stop it.
Credit there.
I'm never gonna take away nothing.
No, all right. So what he gives you in this world, Jay-Z gives you mentality as far as like drive to ambition to get more, and not
I can never take away
settle
from that.
for less. And that's something you have to appreciate about Jay-Z.
I can sum it up this way: if you want to be a billionaire, folks, hit Jay-Z's line.
And
if you want to be a millionaire, hit Dame Dash line.
But hold on. But even so though,
What does that mean?
but even so
We're not going back
No,
into
listen.
this.
No, we're not going that back and forth. But how many billion? How many black? Shout out to Jay-Z. But shout out to Jay-Z. Shout out to Tyler Perry. Shout out to Oprah. How many black billionaires are there? Contrary, shout out to Bron. Everybody shouted out.
Ye's still a billionaire. Man.
How many people as opposed to, let's just say, the oil industry? Because now, I'm about that bag for real. I don't give a fuck about no race. I be looking at class.
Clearly.
Because I don't. Because when you start looking at race, you get to having conversations like this and you deviate from the bigger picture. The bigger picture is class.
That's a fact.
Because if you chase that bag and you get to a different, and niggas respect you, like
We'll
Jay-Z.
all be up here.
Thank you.
Y'all
Jay-Z.
do that if you want to.
Hold on, don't cut the point off.
Go ahead.
Jay-Z, regardless of my opinion, regardless if I feel like if I was in his position, I would look back. That's my opinion. The fact is, he's in another class. Black, yes, he came from there. But if he wants to go talk to an oil tycoon and go to an oil meeting about buying an oil rig, there's Indian people, there's African people, there's people all over the country. And this Dusty Marcy Project Brooklyn ass is in those rooms. All I'm saying against Jay-Z, which I go so hard, is damn, a lot of people, 50 Cent in his fucking movie endeavors, he's putting a whole bunch of, he done put over 30, 40. Tariq was he was just a regular kid, you feel what I'm trying to say? It's like, damn,
Yo,
big
50
bro.
Cent got me blocked on Instagram. Shit's crazy.
What you doing for the people?
Nigga, why are y'all so hell-bent on somebody putting more people on than Jay-Z?
No,
Because
I'm
Jay-Z
not
ain't
really,
putting
I don't really
nobody
care.
on.
Nah, I'm not.
Who?
Nah, I respect Jay-Z.
When
for
are
This
you?
is
Jay-Z.
crazy.
We're talking
wait,
about-
wait,
This
hold
niggas
on.
is-
I'm not talking about-
Listen, you see, I'm just sitting here like,
Nah, but what I really am saying,
We're talking about
don't
currently taking somebody from nothing and making them something like Tariq.
That's what I was
When the
saying.
original Power was out, Tariq was probably watching it just like all of us. Thanks to 50 Cent, the ghost of da-da-da, the son da-da-da, Tariq is on TV, iced
Like,
up 22
all right,
months down
all right.
because of
So y'all
Curtis,
gonna-
My
50
thing
Cent,
is this.
Jackson.
So y'all gonna blame Jay-Z for not being in the
We're not-
industry
we
of
are
not-
making
this is the last
of
of the
making
Jay-Z talk.
movies?
No, I'm going to
and
blame
sitcoms?
Jay-Z of...
No.
I'm going to blame Jay-Z of... Bro, I don't even want to go hard,
What's
son.
up? What's up?
I was gonna just say that.
Fuck Jay-Z.
I was
Hold
just gonna say that with Jay-Z, it's just two different kinds of people.
Yo,
you know what
Jay,
I mean? Like,
holla at me, man.
I'm
I
not.
don't know what these.
He ain't even
facts.
checking for you.
Listen, I'm
This
not-
stupid ass niggas investing in prisons talking about black people. My fault, bro. Talk about Jay-Z investing in prisons.
He's gonna
And
allow for
everywhere in
the
America, who the fuck runs the prisons? Who goes into prison a lot? Black people, minorities. We not gonna argue about that. So Jay-Z's gonna lie to us and make it seem like he's helping. You can't literally. There's no amount of money and power nobody in this world can have to change the prison system because black people are going to jail faster than ever. They're never going to stop, especially if you're going to go to Mississippi where there's still people getting treated like slaves, where you fucking go around and do 2 years for an ounce of weed. You stupid cocksucker, Sean Carter. You're going to go over there and make it seem like you helping us? You're not helping us. Why would you invest in jails? That's hurting us. That's where the black people are going the most. How can you possibly be helping us? There's no money that you can have to help the rate that black people go to jail across America. We suck when it comes to that. I went to jail myself. That's why I can speak on it.
Speaking
So,
of,
come
speaking
on,
of
man.
black people going to jail,
Yeah.
Brittany Griner just got traded.
Free up. Get strong now.
There was a big trade. There was
First of all,
a blockbuster trade, if
It,
you
it
will.
was.
A blockbuster
Everybody
trade,
said
It was
man.
a blockbuster trade. You know what I
She
mean?
was
arms
involved in
dealer?
a big trade. She was
Well,
involved.
she
in
was, she
but
was
yo.
traded. She was traded
Welcome
for
home,
Victor.
Brittany.
She was traded for Victor Bout. You know what I mean? The world-renowned arms
The
dealer.
death merchant.
Yeah, the death merchant. You know what I mean?
Blood clot them
How
shot.
do y'all feel? Well, while we know that there is a
I bet you he
US,
over there. He
wait,
ain't over there no
hold
more.
on,
I
there's-
bet you he's dead. I bet you he's dead. I bet that. Anybody check on Victor? Anybody check on Victor? Yes or no?
Nah,
I bet you he's dead.
Hilarious.
I bet you he's dead.
Niggas said,
Out of here. They
yo,
got, as soon
He
as
said
they
you
got
was-
him, they grabbed him by the neck. It's like the parent that finally gets a hold of their
That's
kid
hilarious.
after knowing that their kid been acting up.
Yo, that's a
all
good.
day.
Yo,
Now the
That's
kid
good.
finally, but the mom still gotta listen. The parents still gotta act
you gotta play cool.
official in front of the pinks. They can't just beat them. They can't just beat their kid. So what they gonna do? They gonna grab them by the back of their neck a little extra hard. That's what they did when they did the trade.
pull him
They-
by the leash.
They grabbed Victor. They said, "Get your ass, whip, nigga. We been waiting for you." I bet you. Anybody check on him? Yes or no?
Yo, hold on.
find
I
out.
seen a
Exchange,
meme.
Somebody
but
find
I didn't-
out how-
I
I
haven't
seen
seen
a
it.
meme.
Oh,
Yo,
Victor.
I seen a meme. It was like the wrestling shit. It said when the Merchant of Death comes back to Russia, it was fucking Batista standing in the ring. It was bong. And the Undertaker.
Yeah.
That shit had me crying. So, yo, I'm not gonna lie, bro. So you think that they killed him? You think that they're gonna get him up out of here?
They either killed him or they hide his ass.
They might have fucking around brought him right back.
Right in.
Well, they need
Yeah,
some
right-
help.
right into the
now.
fold,
listen,
bro.
right
They need
now,
him
we
some
been-
help.
Yeah, I
we
got a
been-
couple of this, a couple of
Listen,
that.
we've been waiting for you. The
Yeah,
U.S.
I know Brittany
It might be-
Griner
it might be
tight,
a-
The U.S.
Bong.
knew what's up. The U.S. knew what's up. There was too many guns in Chicago getting dropped off. There was too many
Bro.
guns. Now here come the Death Merchant. What's his name?
The death,
Death
Victor
Yeah.
No,
Burke.
but I know
Listen.
she's tight though, cause she said she
Victor
Victor
Bout.
Bout. Victor
Yeah.
Bout.
I read that
sorry.
she cut her hair to get ready for the Russian winters, which you could imagine is probably crazy. Cause she said after she take a shower, get wet. You feel me? And you gotta figure she didn't know when she was coming home.
That
Now
ass.
she coming back with the. I mean, she gotta go see the
Now she
barber
back.
first trip.
Yeah.
That shit
Yeah,
dead
bro.
ass
Get
gotta
that
see
shit
the
figured
ball.
out.
Listen, man, I bet you.
But yeah.
I bet you
This
that's
nigga's
that's an inconvenience she doesn't mind.
Yeah,
No,
she
I
doesn't
know,
like
but I'm
the
saying.
inconvenience.
No,
She
I
does
know,
not
but
get
right.
no, I'm just saying because she about to be on a media run forever, so she got
I'll
to go
say this.
first trip barbers.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I'll say
Interview,
this.
let's get it. Send that
That's
bag.
fine. She's free.
Yeah, she about to get
I'm not
free.
gonna lie. I'll say
Yeah.
this.
She got a bag.
I love Brittany
She's
Griner.
home.
I've
Me
always
too.
been a big fan of her since Notre
Yeah.
Dame. You know what I
Shouts out Brittany.
mean? Yo,
Shouts out
I-
Brittany.
she
So
just-
you were
she just-
screaming, free her.
Yeah, hell yeah, bro.
Nah, because niggas was
Hell
trying to
yeah,
talk
bro.
shit. I like the WNBA because I want my daughter
Bro,
to be a WNBA
I'm not gonna lie.
star.
Listen, I understand.
But
like,
niggas
listen,
was talking shit
Nah,
like, who
she
the fuck?
fucked up. She no.
It
Listen,
definitely
at the
was
end
a
of the
bad
day-
trade.
Listen,
It was definitely a bad
Oh
trade.
shit, yeah.
But-
At the end of the day,
Who
she
the
fucked
hell?
up. She brought the carts to Russia.
That's
She
a light
should not
fuck
have
up
did
though.
that.
That's a light fuck
Nah,
up.
listen,
though.
that's a light fuck up in the U.S., but in Russia, you did bad. You did real bad. You feel me? So at the end of the day, like she fucked up and
Y'all
yeah,
traded this
but she should
entertainment
not.
star.
There is a Marine.
this
There,
goddamn-
at the end of the day,
For
there's
this
also
arms dealer, for this
Facts.
there
arms.
is a Marine.
Nah,
that
speak on that.
Fire?
Speak on that, son.
Yeah.
Free
Well,
that man, man.
Yo,
I mean, listen. I'll say this. I
Leave your
think
run
they
for
could have.
Britney
I'll
Griner,
take the
but
They
that's
chances
probably
for
could have
Vince
been
and
a-
Bout free
they
and,
probably-
and Brittany Home.
Listen to
Listen,
that.
I'm not gonna lie. I
That's
play
where
a lot
I'm
of
at.
my GM.
It's all about the
and
money.
I play a lot of my GM, and I think I'm a fantasy football not expert, but I'm pretty prevalent in the knowledge. You know what I mean? Prevalent. I'm sorry, I said
Yeah, I
prevalent.
don't know
You
what
I mean?
word that
Pretty
was.
prevalent in
Yeah,
the knowledge. You feel me? So long story short, I made a lot of good trades in my life. I feel like you could have possibly made a
These
little
trade-
3-for-2 trade.
No,
a
check
little-
it,
Trade
check it,
finder.
Yeah, I
check
mean,
it,
Yeah.
check it.
yeah, you could have
No,
made
no,
a little,
check it.
little
You gotta
three-team
figure.
trade, 3-country trade. You
Hold
feel
on,
me? You could have
hold
figured
on.
something
You
out.
could've figured
You
that
could
out.
have figured
Hold on,
something
hold on,
out,
hold
bro.
on. You could've-
Yeah, you could've-
Hold on. Our negotiator is ass. He didn't even take parts in a senator. Who cares
Is he
enough?
white or black? Is he white or black? Because I feel like a
The
black
negotiator?
negotiator would be crazy.
Nigga, what do you mean?
Is he white or black?
Bruh.
He's white, yeah.
Yo, I'm talking. No, hold on. Yeah, I'm talking. I'm
white.
talking like a. I gotta talk like
Yeah,
a.
I don't know why y'all even
You gotta
arguing
be.
that.
Yeah,
That's-
exactly.
that's
You gotta
crazy.
be a smart motherfucker, son.
Nah, bro, I'm not gonna
Nigga,
lie.
our negotiator
You-
is the
you-
president, nigga.
you-
He's the forefront. He's the voice of our whole
That nigga
nation.
sleep.
Exactly. So this whole time, the whole time that this lady's been over there, the person who should be in tax, like, yo, you know what? Nah, we need. You know what? I want to be able
Bro.
because hold on, let's go depth.
There is a
because
negotiator though.
time out.
There is a dude that does negotiate. Because I'm
listen.
not gonna lie, Joe Biden probably gives his little weak ass little opinion, and then like that.
Time
nigga
out. Hold on.
formulates that
Hold
shit.
on. Let me talk. Hold on.
They
Talk
don't
on.
run that past Joe.
Time out. No, they have to.
They
But
did this. They don't run that past
Hold
Joe.
on.
You think they run that past the president?
Listen.
Are y'all
Why would
serious,
Joe?
nigga?
Nah, they have to.
Nah,
But
I
why
know they
wouldn't
don't.
Joe?
What?
Why? Especially, bro. All right. Especially, hold
Wait,
on.
hold on, let me take this
especially if we talking
This part
arms.
is Burn After
Especially if
Rolling
we
is
talking
brought to you
arms.
by Scoop.
Especially if we talking arms. Our only thing that we got to our name that we can brag about as America is having the weapons where every
Facts.
country is
I
coming
agree.
to us. So now we got a arms dealer, whatever the situation, we got him in a chokehold. So you know what that means? We got leverage in negotiation, but we got a dumb negotiator.
So you
Or
think that was a bad trade?
time out. No, I think it was a good. It was. I'm gonna tell you. It was a weird trade. Listen, I'm gonna tell you. This is my whole. This is all opinionative, based on facts. Now, he doesn't make the final say so. No, but it has to run past him, or he can have an opinion. Now, if you have a son who was fighting for the country, also your blood, and you are in this position where even if it doesn't, you don't make the final say so, it just lingers by your ear. And you could make a little 2% in the negotiation. You should figure out, to prove your point, to somehow get this person, because it makes America look like good if we get her back, and also get this person who end up in this situation because you want to fight for our country.
I feel you.
You
Like,
watched
you
it
feel
in
me?
Private
I'll say
Ryan,
it.
right?
Yeah, that's
You
fine.
watched it, yeah.
Listen,
I'll say
none
this.
of that bullshit.
Listen, y'all say that. I'll say this. Listen, there was a time that people thought that trading for a old Kevin Garnett was a bad idea. You know what I mean? And what did that bring them?
No, it's not. It's not.
What did that bring them? A motherfucking championship. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
The 2008 Boston Celtics.
Nah,
So
you know,
listen, maybe that trade will bring us. Will
that trade-
elevate. Listen, maybe
that trade
that
was for the
trade.
money.
Maybe that trade will elevate us and Brittany Griner and whatever.
How?
Us as a coach. Listen, you never know.
She rich.
Maybe
That trade
that will
was a
trade
display
will
to
elevate
the
us to a
world.
championship.
That
And
trade was a display to the world of how dumb
Uh-huh.
the United States is.
Talk about it.
Never mind.
Talk about it. Yeah,
Never mind, because you know
that's
what?
the point right there.
well, listen,
I'm over here.
No,
Who-
now the
listen.
whole world know we ain't
Listen,
got no
but talk-
goddamn sense.
what-
Yo, other countries is laughing like, yo, you see what the fuck dumb niggas
Yeah.
is dumb.
Listen, speaking about
But
basketball,
we here though, man.
Speaking about basketball, man. Yo, this nigga Cameron caught Ben Gordon, outside of a mental hospital out in Harlem.
He was throwing pins.
Bro, did you see the video?
No.
He I guess he's like starting a YouTube channel or something around those lines, or he just thought it was just funny to do this.
Say
But-
these names again. Say these names again.
Cameron,
Ben Gordon.
Cameron
Cam.
caught Ben Gordon at the mental hospital.
Okay.
Apparently, he was trying to stab someone with a needle.
Okay.
Whoa.
Ben Gordon was.
Ben Gordon was.
Not
was-
like a drug needle, like a sewing needle.
Like a sewing needle, yes.
Is it known what his mental state is? He's in the mental
Well,
hospital?
he just recently got in trouble for like hitting his son in
he tried to
in
escape the
airport
mental
or some
hospital.
shit.
That-
He's been like in and out of like jail.
I ain't gonna
and
front.
mental
He was dead fresh in the
past few
video
months.
though. So
I wish him well.
Yeah, man,
Which
that
is
shit is
what-
crazy.
Yeah,
bro.
we don't know his mental state, and as a fellow black man,
But
we
like,
wish
that's
him
what I'm
well.
saying. Like, how do y'all feel? Like, all right, because we know how Cameron control and like he finds, he's kind of from the old
Killer?
school.
You talking about Killer?
Killer.
Killer did what? What did he do?
What did
in
he
this?
do?
What
Like,
did he
he
do?
Whoa,
in
whoa,
this?
whoa.
He did
Funny
like
out
a
of it?
news. He did
He
like
made
a
a
news.
funny out of
He
it.
did like a
He made a
newscast
funny out of it.
outside.
no.
of it.
I wouldn't really. Well, I guess you could say funny out of it, but he has a platform. Like you feel me? Where because people don't know, Killer Cam is very good at. He was great at basketball in the spot.
Yeah,
so was
Yeah, he
Mace.
was definitely.
So-
he probably
Yeah,
played
active
against
too.
Ben Gordon back in the day.
Exactly.
He's
So
an
his
actor,
input.
too.
He was active.
Ben Gordon's from
His
New York
input,
too.
Exactly. His input on basketball is taken serious. So he actually joined forces with a platform where he speaks on a lot of basketball situations, what's going on in the basketball world. So, like you just said, he probably might have played back in the day, whatever. I don't think he was trying to like play him or like trying to make him look bad. It was just
I mean, he was kind of like laughing about
Nah,
it. and
he
shit.
probably
It
clowned
was-
him. He definitely.
Nah,
clowned
like
him.
I watched that shit. Like,
Like,
yeah.
I didn't have to watch it to really understand.
no. I'm
that
saying
he
on the
probably-
platform, but I'm saying in real life, like, he's a grown ass man. Like,
Yeah, exactly. That's what it is. It's like at the end of the day, it's like I mean, like
it's in Harlem. He was standing in front of the hospital. You shoot that contact, go upstairs, and make sure you're Gucci.
Yeah, I mean, maybe
That
he
don't get-
did.
that part don't
maybe he
get
did shoot the
documented.
content. Maybe he did do something.
No,
behind the
back
scenes.
to that.
That's one of my
I'm a
favorite
fan
people.
of Cameron. I'm
Time
not gonna
out.
lie. That shit was.
That's why I'm going. That's
was
why I
just
said
like,
that
damn.
point. He shot the content outside of Harlem Hospital. So here, hypothetically, let's say, all right, camera's off, and he goes upstairs and he does some real human shit like we was talking about earlier in the pod.
Yeah.
That's not supposed to get noticed, not noticed. We're just gonna know that he's a troll, he's funny,
Yeah,
and he's making money for trolling. We don't know. I'm not saying that's what he did. I'm not saying, oh, he's a fucking philanthropist and he went upstairs and I don't care. I don't know, but I'm just saying that's the world we live in where you gotta separate. If that's the content creating your job, is like you kind of gotta separate it because he's just doing his job. He's a troll.
Did
Yeah.
Tom Brady win today?
I'm not sure. He giving up the day. It's all good though.
If he
I don't
wins.
really care.
We're giving up the day. What other topics?
Okay.
Oh no, you
That
know
was
me,
nice.
man.
That was cool.
You
I
know
thought we
me,
was
you
gonna
know.
keep going with that for a
You know
second.
me, though. I told you we gonna
Yo,
play.
listen. So y'all three are all parents. So
Yeah.
there was a this is the topic that I saw. I'm like, it came across. I'm like, yo, all right, well, this is some bullshit. So parents are suing Epic, the makers of Fortnite, saying that their kids are like they don't want to do nothing no more. They're not bathing. They're not eating. They're not doing whatever no more. You know what I mean? They're saying like they don't sleep. They're
Because
just
their
addicted.
parenting skills are.
Yo, bro. As soon as I read that shit, and I'm like, yo, these niggas getting sued for these niggas being
That's
trash.
the-
Those are the parents that
that's
are
the-
not at home with their child.
That's the
Those-
pink people. That's it.
Yeah,
Nah,
come
no,
on,
it's
yeah,
not. Oh,
yeah,
it-
100%.
come on.
Nah,
That's
I'm
not the
gonna lie.
blacks.
I feel like at
That's
this
not
point,
the blacks. That's not the Indians. That's not the none of the cultures that we mentioned earlier.
Hold on.
I'm white.
Word. That any of the cultures that we
that's
mentioned.
not true. That's
None
not
of the
true.
coaches that we mentioned are going through
Bro,
that.
Stop.
I'll say this. This is a generation of people in general who are being raised by a screen.
No, that's a fact. So it is it's definitely a health
Because of bad parents.
Parenting.
Yeah, but I'm not saying. But you can't just put that all on white people. That's on everybody. Because realistically, like I said, you could be an overly affectionate white mother and be everywhere every fucking
If you
game,
are
every
5
fucking-
years old
and,
and,
then overly
you
affectionate,
know
what I mean?
that your mom is gonna raise her voice or your dad. Now we're not even talking about getting beat because getting beat is out the window. If you know, because like you said, I'm a parent. If you know that if I grab this, and his son just said not to take it, or dad, but my dad said not to take it, and I'm used to my tablet. Like my dad's in the world where all right, he might give it to me, just use it's like tablet time, but now we're gonna go outside, cool.
Definitely have tablet time.
Yeah.
And we
You know
go,
what I
and,
mean?
and
Like,
it's
stuff
not
like
tablet
that.
time, and I decide like, yo, I'm addicted to my tablet. We live in this world. I'm gonna go grab it, and I know that the voice projection is gonna raise when I walk in the room. The kid is gonna be like, you know what? Now it's up to you. Like I said, the beating and the abuse, quote unquote, part is obsolete. It's still up to you to build the structure. Are you gonna take the tablet? Or are you gonna take the tablet and put it up on top of the freaking the what you call it in the room and dip? Where he could
You
cline
ain't
it and
gotta
get
do
it.
None of that.
You feel me?
You ain't gotta do none
my
of
No,
son
that.
that's what I'm
is an
saying. You don't gotta
outside
do none of
kid,
that.
so-
Yeah, nah.
I don't gotta do none of
That's
that, but
parenting.
I'm
That's
asking
parenting.
Ben. No, but I'm asking BT. Like, what you gonna do? Like, you talking about oh, we live in this world, so we're gonna take the tablet and put it up and try to hide it away.
What I'm saying is a lot of parents just don't, not even force their kids
Give
to.
a fuck.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck. A lot of parents
that's on them.
Not even
That's
that. Like it's not even to say they don't give a fuck because they may give a fuck, but they are so into their phone, maybe into whatever the fuck they got. Hold on, they got like because you gotta understand.
Money with my daughter. I count singles with my daughter.
I'll tell you this: the iPad, the technology in general is like a good distraction for your kid to do whatever, so you could do whatever. How many times do you give your kid your phone or whatever to distract them to do with whatever they're doing so you could go do something real quick?
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is a lot of parents aren't like bringing their kid to like work and bringing their kid to be more efficient for their life, but it's like, yo, at the end of the day, listen, I'll tell you this, my dad brought me onto a lot of side jobs and a lot of like random shit growing up, and I would be like, yo, like I learned like how to work when I was like a little kid, and not even how to work, but like how to like see this is what adults do. And like my little, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
These kids are just immersed into like a fantasy world from day one. Boom, on that iPad.
And that's the problem. I feel like
that's what I'm saying. You got to bring your kids outside, like yo, because I'm not gonna lie. Even if they choose to want to be a gamer over playing football or something,
balance it.
You can still bring them outside. Listen, you got to fix the hole in the wall. Yo, young bull, come through. We gonna patch this up right quick. We're gonna get right. You know what I mean? This is how you do this. A lot of adults will be dead ass, be like, yo, watch Yo Gabba on fucking iPad, and I'm gonna patch this wall.
But that's
right
what I'm
quick.
saying. That's the thing where everything you're saying is right. You bring them outside. You bring them outside to teach them. Where we live in a world where the death in New York right now, nigga. In New York City, Long Island is Long Money Island, so we're on a different time. But New York City, you gotta really care about your junior high school, going into high school kid. I mean, like, 14-year-old died on a train platform. Like, you know what I'm saying, got stabbed. And you as a parent, it's like, damn, it don't matter. Private school ain't gonna change it wherever, because in New York City, public transportation, it is very key in a kid going to school, because as a parent, you don't got no car. Not that you can't afford nothing, you don't even got no car. So
it's just not essential in the city.
It's not essential. You know what I'm saying?
Starts with bad parenting.
You know what I'm saying? So now what are you gonna teach if you teach a kid a balance of
well,
you
at the
go
end of the
outside
day,
and
you
do
can't
this,
always
and
hold
you
your
stay
kids.
inside.
You can't
No,
hold
I'm not
your
saying
kid's
no.
hand at the end of the day.
That's what I'm
always,
saying.
but-
You're not holding your kids in, but when you
Why
bring
not?
them outside, if you don't teach them the values when they go outside, they're gonna be outside lingering and they fuck around and lose their life.
But I
They
will
shouldn't
If you
be
don't
outside
trust them
anyway.
outside.
Train up your, this is a Bible verse.
They
Train up your
shouldn't be
child.
outside
Hold on.
anyway.
This is a Bible verse. Train up your child in the way he should go, and when he grows, he will not depart from it.
Exactly. So what happens when when kids are dying before they get to grow at 12, 13, 14 years old? It's a new world.
I mean,
The devil is working at a faster rate.
so you think
now
that you
can
think that
take
right now
Bible
people
verses-
are dying at a crazier rate now than
I'm
ever?
not making it up. Kids, I'm not talking about people. Pure innocent children for the last 10 years have been dying at a crazy rate. I'm not just talking about people. People have been dying our whole lifetime. Not that it's all right, that's okay. We're talking about right now, more than ever, children before they reach 18 and reach 21 to get to experience this beautiful thing called life, they dying at a young age.
So Target, what's the
Drugs.
Yeah, Target.
Huh?
It's all targeted.
Yeah, it's all targeted, exactly.
Yeah, so
It's up to you or what you're going to do. Bad parenting. Up to you. It's not just, you see, I'm not talking about it. I'm not making it a black thing when I speak on that.
Yeah.
Whether it's drugs, overdose, whatever.
That like even
It's
that's a
going
fact
high.
though.
So
Even,
it's up to you to be a parent to realize that, yo, this
those
world is
aren't
wicked.
the only situations that make that occur. And also a parent that is out of the house and working more than they're in the house
Facts.
and
Yeah.
active in the, just like Ben said, it's the moments you're with next to your pops, next to your mom or something, and you learning something firsthand, because like the best teacher is them, because you look up to them, you know what I mean? These are the people you love and you care about the most. Their opinion matters the most to you, you feel me?
Yeah.
So it's like, in those situations, you kind of want to just, you just want to, like, I don't even know how to say it. Like, you just, fuck it.
This one is hot. Yeah.
Niggas high up that twisted flowers, man.
Shouts them out.
Yo, 24/7 by your side, man.
What is
Yo,
this?
nah,
Twisted
my
flowers,
son is
y'all did good. Y'all did good.
Nah, he said y'all did good. Nah, I be fine.
But
I be on point.
yo,
But yeah,
fucking.
man. Shout out to the ghetto youth, man.
I had a question. Who do you think will win in a fight? We do not condone animal violence, but just for fight's sake, for the sport's sake, who do you take in a fight? A silverback or a grizzly?
A silverback. Why wouldn't I?
You taking a silverback?
Yeah, I'm
Gorilla
taking the
with thumbs,
silverback.
nigga. Fuck
100%.
what you talking about?
But the grizzly, you ever seen a grizzly's claws?
Yo, Grizzlies is crazy,
Shit
but like
matters.
gorillas is really insane.
Shit matters,
bro. Like,
nigga. You know what a
like,
gorilla's agility
and then
do?
you said a silverback.
Yeah, dude,
Like
circles
that's
around
different.
that.
Like
Listen.
he's a different type of breed of a gorilla now.
What do you think, Jug?
To be honest, I'm not really too fond of animals to know about the agility.
Nigga, a silverback and a grizzly.
Nah, I know I've seen them before, but nigga, they both. First off, bro, I get technical with it, so it's like.
You gotta think about it. That's what I'm saying.
Nah, I'm
That's what
saying,
you
nah,
got-
I'm not. I'm not.
Cause a gorilla got
They
the
on the
big
same
arms,
page.
Think about, nigga.
but
They
a
ain't nothing to
grizzly's
think about.
mad big.
If they in the jungle, they
Yo,
they
bro.
go in the war together. If a nigga try to infiltrate the
Nah, you
motherfucking monkey shit, nigga, they both
So
gonna
hold
fuck
on,
that.
wait. You think
If a
that of a
bear-
human? You think of a human or
They gonna
like?
join forces and fuck us up, nigga.
Hey,
Yo,
yeah,
they,
they-
I think,
they smoking him.
If you
They-
took a silverback gorilla, a hungry silverback
Yo.
gorilla,
He's gonna eat.
in a cage,
He's really gonna smoke.
and you take a hungry grizzly bear in a cage,
Okay.
and open the doors and let them go off in the pit, who you think is gonna win?
Yo, one slash from a grizzly bear's clothes is kind of crazy. It's lethal.
Yo, he's gonna eat
That's
that,
lethal.
bro. He really gonna eat that or
It's,
leave
it's
it.
a
gonna,
silverback gorilla.
He gonna single leg him like
With
yo, bro.
thumbs.
He's gonna.
It got thumbs.
Yo, the crazy part is
It
this
can
is
make a fist like me and
yo.
you.
Bro.
This is Marv's like highlight topic that he wanted to talk about so bad. Look at him right now.
Yeah, look at him.
Look at
I wish you could turn the
Yo,
camera
this
to
nigga's
Marv.
crazy.
Shouts out the Marv. That's who's that? Young
Yeah,
School.
you gotta
Yo.
turn
That's
the
Young
camera to
School.
Marv
yeah,
right
young
now.
Stu.
Shouts out the Young
Chill
School.
with him.
Yo, man, listen, I'm not gonna front, bro. This shit was fun. It's 6 o'clock. We definitely gotta be out of here because Cat gotta go.
Yeah.
So, yo, listen. Yeah, I know you gotta go.
Damn, yeah.
But
word.
yo, it's
Y'all
been
gotta
fun,
get
man. Fucking yo, follow us on YouTube, Burn After Rolling. Follow us on all the Apple Podcasts and Spotify and all that good stuff.
Wow.
Man. Follow all of us on the gram. Y'all, it'll be in the bios. I mean, shout out Czar for coming through, man. You got
Appreciate
anyone to
for
shout
having
out,
me.
bro?
Huh?
Y'all got any shout outs, man?
Not really. Shout out my boy Dice. That's my nigga. Good artist. I should tap in. Money Mac. Polite. 18 cents. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yo, I'm not gonna front, bro. This is not the first time, but this won't be the last time we have you. This is the first time, but it won't be the last time.
I appreciate
I
you
mean,
guys.
we gonna definitely have you
Definitely
again.
love here.
Yeah, for sure, bro. This shit was lit, bro. This shit was
Definitely,
mad fun, bro. This I told you this was gonna be a good convo. Yeah, man. But Mark, bring us out, bro, cause this nigga Marv is sleep.
Yo, we gotta get a camo Marv though, like on the outro.
Yo, that shit was fun, bro.
Yo, niggas is hilarious.
Brothers
Yeah,
charging.
yeah, yeah.
Brothers charging.
Yo,
one
Zah,
man.
what they? Yo, you was.